everybody, I am the company's expert, and today I'm going to be asking the big question. Is it okay to swear at work? Now, LinkedIn has given us this teeny tiny little article. In fact, the article is only a paragraph, and this appeared recently, and in it they give us both sides of this hot issue. First of all, they say that maybe you shouldn't swear at work, and that because some people avoid it out of a sense of caution, and also that you could inadvertently offend colleagues. Now, on the flip side, they say that the experts on swearing in the workplace, say that doing so can help relieve stress and difficult emotions at work. So which is it? Well, listen. First of all, it does depend on what industry you're in. Okay, I used to work in the railroad, and I can tell you the people in the railroad, they swear like sailors. It wouldn't be proper communication if you didn't insert a couple of F-bombs into every single sentence you said, especially when you are reporting to your boss's boss's boss, and that's how you would expect them to talk back to you. That's just the culture of that environment and that industry. And there's a lot of other industries like it. So that's just how people communicate. Strange as that might seem to people who are not in those industries. However, if you are in a bank and you are communicating in front of where customers might hear, where other employees might hear, then obviously this is going to be a huge taboo and might even get you fired. So, as a general recommendation, I would recommend, if you don't know whether it's okay or not, you don't know whether it's permissible, you don't know what the policy is, and you don't know what people's reaction is going to be, the general recommendation, obviously, is going to be to not swear, okay? I don't care if it is a stress relief. I don't care if it helps manage different emotions at work. Maybe what you could do, if that's a concern, is you could come home, you could go down into your basement, or you could go to work and go to the basement and go into a concrete bunker, close the door behind you, and let it fly. But the problem is that if you do it in the presence of coworkers or other types of people, any other stakeholder really, could be customers, could be suppliers, anybody else, it has potential to be a real problem. Now, the other thing I want to say is that if you have ambitions to get promoted, if you want to be a manager of people, if you want to climb the organizational chart, you want to climb that ladder, okay? Not swearing and not using profanity is part of professional communication. The other thing is that if someone is considering promoting you into a position where you could interface with customers or junior level employees, I've seen people denied promotions because the concern is their language and how they communicate. If there's even a chance that you might perhaps even inadvertently swear in front of a customer or supplier and thus create some tension and awkward situations because of this inappropriate communication, they may not wish to promote you. They may not wish to have you in those roles. So don't sabotage yourself. Play it safe, don't swear, and that way you avoid issues. And if you do have to relieve stress or deal with difficult emotions at work, this is not the way. Okay, you may wish to go home. You may wish to go into your basement. If you live in a house with a basement, you may wish to go into the basement of the building where you work, if that's where you work, or into some other private place, preferably into a concrete bunker, and close the door behind you. And then, when no one's around, let it fly. If that's what you need to do, hey, you got to do what you got to do. But if there's any chance that anybody could hear you, it's at work, it's during work hours, it's on work property, or it's in a professional situation of any kind, you are sabotaging or potentially sabotaging yourself, I'd recommend you don't do it. And this is a habit. People form habits. Once your level of language descends to this level, you get used to talking like this. You bring it home with you. You use it on the weekend. You use it at work. You use it everywhere. Trust me, I know it takes a couple of years to break the habit. It's not a good habit to have. And it can sabotage you. So that would be my recommendation. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you very much for your attention. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.